You know what a collaboration is?
Yes, I do. I mean, in terms of YouTube or just collaborating in general?
Well, YouTube.
I'm iffy on it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about how to find other YouTubers to collaborate with. There's a really neat, easy tool to use.
Okay, I'm in. All right, so we're talking about collaborating with other YouTubers. What exactly, I mean, I understand what collaboration means, but is it them being on your channel or you're being on their channel or what?
So some of the best collaborations when two channels come together that are somewhat similar in size, but they each have their own audience, and so they make two videos, one for each other's channel.
Cross-mogenation. Yes.
That's a new word, cross-mogenation.
It's, you know, your mojo and my mojo.
So one of the first collaborations that I saw and I kind of studied was actually the channels were disproportionate in size. Actually, it was a acapella guy, Peter Hollins,
who had 3 viewers, clearly.
He had millions of views, right? And then there was this lady that sang with him, did a song. Maluka was her name, and she's in Mexico. So they did a collaboration where they did a music video together, and it was an amazing. I guess I really liked their arrangement. It was just It was really good. But they made the same video, but they made a different outro on his channel and a different video on her channel. On his, he basically said, "Hey Maluka, thanks for making this video with me." And on hers, it was, "Hey Peter, thanks for making this video with me. Be sure to check out his channel." Right? So they both cross-promoted each other's videos.
See.
For her, it was very beneficial. I would have never seen her channel because I was a follower of Peter Hollins. I would have never seen her channel had they not done that collaboration.
Right.
So I'm sure she got a lot of new subscribers and people that were followers of her who hadn't heard of Peter yet. You know, so that's the benefit of a collaboration is teaming up. And so let's say that...
So well, I guess the question is, hold that thought.
Yeah.
Does Peter say to Charlotte, or whatever her name is, it's going to cost you a little? I mean, like, he has to understand the value of having, you know, 100-to-1 ratio to her subscribers, where he could say, yeah, I'll do a collaboration for you for $1,000.
Potentially that could happen, but usually there's...
The community is such that you're...
Usually there's enough community effort. I mean... If I've got 1,000 subscribers and I approach a channel that's got 1 million subscribers, it's probably going to be more hurtful to their channel. It's like, well, why would we collaborate together? What's in it for me is what he's going to ask.
Yeah.
Right, but if I've got 1 million subscribers, there's already going to. It's
right.
like
Well,
they're going to find
obvious.
a way to make it work.
Yeah.
This is their business. This is their livelihood, and it's not a bad thing for them to turn me down. It's probably smart for them to turn me down, right?
Right.
But so what if we want to search and find other channels that are somewhat similar to us in size that maybe are in the same realm or something like that?
But aren't necessarily direct competition? I mean, is there...
Yeah, why would we want to collaborate with a competitor?
Right.
Maybe.
Who knows? I don't know. You're all so nice to each other.
All right, so check this out.
Secret
This is a
signs
website
and stuff.
called Channel Crawler. Let's just...
Oh, we've seen this before in another video. Sure, channelcrawler.com. Okay.
So I'm going to click on New Search. And I'm going to just clear this out, get rid of the subscriber numbers. Let's say that we're going to do something on cooking.
Okay. Now, this is just going to show us how many YouTube channels the keyword cooking comes up in.
Yeah, and right now it's saying 3,046.
Yeah, this guy's gaming.
Yeah, Pickles Barbecue, Todd's Kitchen. So some of these relate a lot more than
legitimately
others.
cooking, right.
And so I might look at it and say, okay, this one's got 0 subscribers. I could easily collaborate with him, or is he even making videos? This one's got 582,000 subscribers. What's the likelihood that he's going to want to collaborate with me?
Right.
Taste the Globe, 217. Ooh, if I'm a beginner, that might give me a boost right there, and he or she might totally be willing. So this is a great tool to use to find other channels to collaborate with. And I just typed in cooking. I could type in Mexican food, or I could type in Italian, or I could type in recipe. Well,
let's say, for example, so you choose one of these, Taste the Globe or whatever, and that guy is located in Mexico, right? I mean, so what would the collaboration, Italy, what would the collaboration look like if you're...
We would have gotten a lot of comments.
If you're here and he's there, I mean, How are you talking about? Literally collaborating same day on the same video, the same camera. You know what I mean?
Okay, you're right. So this guy is in Italy. Here's how I would do this collaboration. We would talk on the phone to talk about our ideas of the video that we wanted to create. And this is one way that I've actually done it. I turned on our camera. I did this with Chris Crone. So let me just talk. I had the camera on Chris, and the lady that we collaborated with, Kristen, she had her camera turned on her. We had the phone turned on speakerphone.
So you can hear each other.
So we can actually have a conversation
and then
and
just
talk.
take the video later and edit it.
Yeah,
together.
and then we have a microphone right here. We had the good audio so that we could edit out this. Like when Kristen was talking, we heard her through the speakerphone, but we were using her microphone audio.
Yes.
So that's a way that we could kind of put the two videos side by side or show one at a time and create a collaboration long distance. If you can meet together and do a collaboration together, that's obviously a lot easier. But if this person's
So let's say we want to do that. So let's say we're here in Utah, and I want to find someone in Utah to collaborate with. So can we geographically find?
Let's try it out. Let's do a new search. Let's just type in Utah.
So it does go to countries, but it doesn't necessarily do.
215 channels found. I'm certain that there are more than 215.
Well, and that's
YouTubers
just using
in
Utah as a key word. It may not necessarily even mean that they are in Utah, though, right? I mean, so if we go back to that countries thing, does that break down into smaller menus of states or things like that?
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out, baby. So
I'm scared of that.
I wonder.
Nope.
But just the United States, I'm curious to see if it'll give us an extra.
So this is just countries.
Just countries.
So if I want to limit it just to USA, I mean, that's helpful. If it's
Yes.
like, I don't know if I want to travel to other countries or whatnot, or if I want to limit it to, USA and Australia, or USA and the Philippines.
But so go back to your keywords. Now let's type Utah in. I'm just curious. This is just fun because we're all learning together. And if we go and we look at one of these channels that maybe, does it show, see there's Utah State University, so that's going to be in Utah.
And I have an idea. What if I add another keyword as well? If I type in Salt Lake City, that's like 3 words though, so how do I do that? Do I need to put in comma?
I think you put in,
Let's just see what happens.
Put it in quotes maybe.
Only 13.
Oh, there you go.
So maybe that required both.
But if you click on one of them, like this guy,
I don't know.
Will it say where he's out of? Does it give
This
you?
actually takes me to YouTube. So he makes some pretty high production value stuff.
He's here in the area.
Yeah, I've met him.
But I guess my question is if I were to come to a place like this page, do YouTubers, do they put in where their home is? Is there a way to...
You click on About, and it tells you the location.
Commercial film director based out of Salt Lake City, Utah.
So that's probably why it was picked up when I said Salt Lake City. And then I'm not going to do it in this video, but I can click on View Email Address, and I could find a way to contact him. He's obviously got other links here, other ways that I could reach out to him.
Yeah, but there are ways to kind of narrow down the search geographically if you're willing to look around a little bit. Yeah.
So short video, but really handy tool, the channel crawler. So check it out and
start collaborating.
Yeah, comment below on collaborations that you found through this tool or otherwise. So if you know of other tools that are as amazing as this one, share them in the comments below of how you can find good YouTubers to collaborate with.